The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. They've handled Gaedren's thugs so far and even managed to help some orphans. Surely they can march further into the crime lord's lair and bring justice to those he has wronged, including the fortune teller who originally sent them on this quest. Enjoy the podcast. Hi, and welcome to The Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, on iTunes and Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel with several videos out there. Check us out on YouTube if you'd like to see us play some of these games. It's a lot of fun there, too. We are continuing...
Don't lie to the people.
I'll try not to lie to the people, but we are going to continue our Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign, and we will start going around the table and saying hi with this lady right here.
Hi, everyone. Ooh, you called me a lady.
This one right here.
This is Mickie.
Hi.
And I play Veritana. Tana for short.
I'm Mickie, and I have a character personality problem.
Hi, my name is Vicky. And I have a
JJ here, and I will be playing Ashley Morgan, the suave rogue.
Suavemente.
This is Chris. I'll be playing. Call me Greg. Call me Gary. Us, the bard with the fancy flechettes.
Fancy flechettes.
And this is Kurt. I am playing Crispin, the halfling barbarian with the Napoleon complex.
Or Napoleonic. I am Joe. I am the Dungeon Master. As we continue this campaign, we are running the Pathfinder Adventure Path, Curse of the Crimson Throne. I think we're at a point where we're ready for a quick recap before we continue. Who wants to jump in? Let's do it collaboratively, but who wants to jump in first? Where did we start?
We started off
We all had this dream.
waking up and finding a note from a fortune teller of sorts, like Zalara. I think her name was Zalara, and we ended up meeting each other and discovered that we had a shared dream the night before, which was our transition from the Dungeon World campaign that we used to create these characters.
And then what happened, Kurt?
We each followed the note. I met at Zalara's home or shop where there were tapestries showing various images of kind of good and evil. There was bread and wine waiting for us, and we kind of met each other as we assembled and realized that we all had a reason to want to kill or harm Gaedren Lamb.
And Mickie, that Gaedren Lamb was the common theme in all of that, but everyone had what, good encounters with him, or
horrible encounters. We'd had some people who had been enslaved by him, others whom he had accused a loved one and ruined their life, and just another one was a love loss, as well as a drug addict, right?
No, I had a friend who was abducted.
It's just like being a drug addict.
but not. It's the same place.
And then Zalara did a Harrow card reading for us.
That's right. She did that. And after that, you went to the old fishery where she sent you. Chris, what happened there? So far, at least.
We were doing some recon around the place, saw some children working in like a warehouse area. Then we snuck around back to check out a ship, dilapidated ship, and got attacked by spiders.
Rain spiders.
But we took care of them pretty easily.
Except for the one that got up on my Balzac.
Well, you know.
We tried to thigh master it, but it didn't work out too well.
That could be a good character name, Balzac.
Thighs of steel.
Honoré de Balzac.
Yeah. And then after that, we spied through the window, a half-orc, bossing some children around to do some work. So we busted the window and took a couple shots at him and decided to do battle with him. And we put the children to sleep first.
Well, yeah, put the children to sleep.
And then we took out the half-orc pretty easily, I thought.
I think overall.
Well, I mean, it only took 4 rounds.
I mean,
we missed a lot, but he didn't do a lot of damage.
Only Crispin got injured, so not that shabby, actually.
Crispin also had his little hero moment where you cleaved him, basically.
It's true. I got my natural 20 to his brow, which was awesome.
Yeah,
and we actually started off the thing with the critical hit, too.
We did. A shot from...
What was it? Was it that one?
It was a critical hit.
Yeah, I got a 20 in my first shot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that was a very good start to that, and a good finish.
Right, and now one of the children, we befriended the children, at least enough for them to talk to us, and they told us that we need to watch out for hook shanks
Yep.
who is a gnome, and Gaedren, who are through a doorway that they pointed out to us.
Yes. So you guys are on the map in section A8. Let me know where you want to go from there.
Here's the plan.
We either got this doorway, or this door. We know there's children here with the gnome, most likely.
A7 is the
Yes.
spot where he was telling you, yeah.
So that's,
What's the plan, Tana?
a little bit known.
Light the boat on fire. When they come out to investigate, we pick them off.
See, I
Now,
am
the
not
boat is
fan-
behind. You'd have to light the whole fishery on fire for them to come out.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that plan. I'm sorry.
I don't think that it might take too long for them to.
And there are still children inside.
Yeah.
On the boat?
No, there's
In
nothing
the
on the boat.
fishery.
You guys have already explored the boat.
But they might try to send the children out to do stuff. That's not good.
Because you got to remember, the boat is lashed to the building. The
Yeah.
fire will spread.
Eventually.
Fine.
Yeah.
We won't light the boat on fire.
I want to light the boat on fire.
you should probably harness those or rein in those violent tendencies you have.
We could probably burn the place
Don't
down
tell me
later.
what to do.
They're happy thoughts.
Did you see him kick that kid?
I
It
did.
was a pretty
I
hard
was
kick.
that kid at some point.
All the more reason. You should be
So, do we want to deal with the children and possibly the gnome,
I think
The
we
room
should
that we
go
saw into
room by
earlier?
room and
or do we want to
Yeah,
come on this side?
yeah,
and work
isolate
our way over?
isolate ourselves. Yeah,
So either the known area or the unknown. What do you want?
I say unknown.
So you're going to head towards what?
You want to go
A6?
to the
A6?
known
Or-
unknown or the known? Or the
So you're
unknown
talking
unknown?
about the single door
There's
to
two
the
doors into
south.
it too. There's
Correct.
That would be to the south.
There's the outside
near
door.
the letter A number 3. That
Yes,
door.
that
Okay.
one.
There's two doors. We can go the outside door or the inside.
Or we go that little hallway over
Or
near our
both.
side. But
We could go both. We have
But-
you at one and
As
me
long
at
as we can get through the door.
Split
that's
the
problem.
party.
no,
'Cause that always works.
No, just right here. One here, one here.
Okay.
And we're still
We need to make
together.
sure we can get.
Can I
into the room.
can I check the door at A6 from
A3 or yeah, A6 door. Yeah.
and just take a listen, see if there's anyone in there.
At A6. Let me, you go ahead and roll and let me take a look at this and
Okay.
see.
Are you sure you want to keep that die?
I am. I'm going to keep it.
What did you roll
I
then?
rolled a 3,
Okay.
but I'm going to keep it.
So at that door, you don't hear anything, and you're pretty sure if there was somebody on the other side, they probably heard you guys fighting.
Yeah.
Because it's not up where the big vats are, and sound would have carried over there easier.
So I will. So now that I suspect that the room is empty, I will
Yeah.
try the knob.
Okay, so that door is open. Yes.
All right. And
So that room, as you can see, is like, what is it, 10 by 20-ish? Yeah,
looks
because
right-
it's
looks
by
about
5
right.
feet. Yep. A wooden desk sits in one corner of the room. Its side preventing the western door from opening all the way. So that would be the one to the
yeah.
bottom of the map.
Yeah.
So that desk is sitting up against that door. There's a table heaped with dozens of slate boards covered with chalk scrawls, while to the east a cabinet slouches against the wall. And it looks like this is the office of this fishery.
It's a dilapidated office to the dilapidated fishery.
Yeah, although this is used. Clearly, this room is used.
All right. I want to check the cabinet, the desk, and the bookshelf.
Okay.
Just kind of look through it, see if we can find any ledgers of illicit activity.
Give me
Investigation.
let's do. I'm just looking to see what's here, so I can tell you what to do with it. Yes, go ahead with an investigation roll.
That would be a 17.
All right. So from what you can tell in here, so there's nothing other than the ordinary, but or nothing other than what I've described. So there's slate boards with
Okay.
writing and stuff all over them. You can see this is definitely the accountant, if you will, for the racket. This person has written down things like transaction records, addresses of customers, and other accounting notes. And then there are those are on the chalkboards, and then there are scrolls of like what looks like monthly accounting of that stuff on the in the cabinet rolled up.
Okay. Crispin, do you think you could help me move this desk out of the way?
Absolutely. Clearly, I'm the strongest one here.
This is true, but I also need it to be quiet.
That's a little bit harder, but I think I can probably.
I mean,
handle it.
clearly I'm the strongest one here.
I want to get through that door there.
I want to erase some of the chalkboards, write some different numbers down.
Nice. I like that idea.
Sure. So I'll give you a hand.
All right. So I will do a aid another, which gives him advantage on his strength check.
Okay.
So my strength is +2, so it's just a D20 +2.
Did anyone say they
All right.
were searching the room? You were investigating the...
I
cabinet and
specifically searched the desk and the
Right.
bookshelves.
All right, but nobody said they were searching the room.
Correct.
As it were. Okay.
Yeah, Veritam is just looking at her fingernails in the corner when she should be searching the room.
She's sulking.
Oh, a 20 on the die.
Oh, snap.
+2, so 22.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's only a strength check. I like this die.
Yeah, we did it very quietly.
I did it really quietly and really
Except for the
strongly.
celebration of it.
Right.
The desk made zero noise as you shouted, "Yes!"
Did you see that move?
No, you just go over with like a little hip check.
So you are able to move the desk out of the way of that door, which is to the west of the room. Again, the bottom of our map here.
Correct.
And is Very If You're Nasty going to do a perception check?
Sure. After
Very
being like,
nice.
she was kind of sulking.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit. After hearing his
Nothing-
little celebration.
Just set on fire.
Fine, you don't want me to set anything on fire? Fine, I won't firebolt for the rest of the day. What's going on over here?
What's all this then?
Ooh, maybe.
12 plus my, where is it?
Perception.
Where is it? There it is. 14.
14. Okay. Nothing else of note in the room. No.
How sure am I of that?
You're sure.
Okay.
You're positive that you didn't see anything.
Fantastic.
How about that? It's not like you were on the edge of seeing something and just missed it.
Nothing here,
Like, hey,
folks.
what's this? Oh, there's nothing there.
Nothing to see
No.
here.
I just want to know, because we are in that system again where if you want to check things out, you actually have to say it and then end up rolling it. And I couldn't remember if somebody said they were searching the room, so I wanted to check. All right, so you have that door open, or that door unblocked, I guess I should say, and that leads to a 4.
Is that door
It's
locked?
like the lobby.
That door is not locked.
Okay.
Are you just going to open it? And are we keeping the same marching order until
it's
further
close
notice?
Yeah, I'm kind of leading. I'm kind of being the scout with
Okay.
Crispin right behind me, and
I'll have an
two.
arrow knocked.
Okay.
I will also
just
attempt
dragging
to
my
listen
feet in the
at the
back.
door
Okay.
to see if I can hear anything going on the other side.
Okay.
That's an 8 on the dice.
An 8 on the die. You do hear something on the other side, but you're not sure what it is.
Clean your ears
All
out
right.
first.
This room's
could
occupied.
be. It could be a voice. It might not be. It could be scratching. You're not sure.
This room might be occupied, guys. All right. You
Yeah,
ready?
we're coming from behind. They're not expecting this door to open. 'cause
Crispin,
the
why
desk
don't you,
was
why don't you
blocking
lead?
it.
All right.
Realistically, you don't know that.
They're not expecting this door.
There you go. And remember, this isn't a one person rolls and nobody else can system. I don't mind anybody else rolling, and I'm just throwing that out there. But what you guys want to do?
I have asked Crispin to take the lead on this.
Bust open the door.
Yep. Just
So I'd
That's
have
loud.
my axe in both hands. Someone else can open the door or kick the door, and I'll go through and see what we see. Does that sound good?
so. Yeah. I'm assuming the door opens into this room, or
Let's
No, actually,
say
it'd
no.
probably
It would have to
open
open the
into
other way
our-
because the
yeah.
desk was wedged against it. Yeah.
so I will
you have to
stand at the door,
pull it in.
and then do the 3, 2, 1, and then twist the handle and pull it toward me.
Okay.
If you can
So
walk.
I'm between the wall and the door.
All right. With that, let's roll initiative.
Of course we do.
Let's add that in here, and I will give
Natural
you a couple
20.
numbers.
22.
And I have 2, by the way. Let me find this.
10.
I rolled again. You hit my pinky with it.
The bard rolled a 20.
Can I roll again? Because she hit the pinky.
22.
22.
I mean, you rolled the same exact number. Good job.
One higher. 4.
4.
It was 10.
10?
I think. 10 or 11.
There's somebody's belly growl.
10 or 11. I'm at 22, actually.
I just did a star because it's a nat 20.
I have a 19 and a 2.
All right.
High-low.
High-low. High-low.
Yeah.
It's off.
All right.
We go.
As the door opens, let me get back to the right page here. That A4. A single desk sits in the middle of the room with a moldy chair pushed up against it. A small pile of ratty furs and straw is heaped under the desk, and standing next to the desk, I don't know if this guy is in the player handout, but you see this dude.
Nope.
All right. So he is a human, and he's standing there, and he looks well-dressed, but maybe 2 decades out of fashion. He is standing there, and he is holding like a wand in his hand, a dagger at his vest, and he shout at his waist. I mean, and he shouts, "Sick 'em, Blue!" And you hear growling from under the desk. But we'll start with whoever's first in initiative.
Perfect. Firing an arrow into him.
And now
So
you're
there's no vicious mockery ever?
No,
and
not the vicious
Ashley,
mockery.
Ashley, what you were pretty sure you heard was, "Get ready, boy, they're coming."
Oh, okay.
Now that you see what's going on in there.
There was no stealth.
So we don't see the dog, we just hear the dog. Or
You hear the
whatever.
growling.
Yeah, okay.
If the dog was first in initiative, it just leaps right out.
Gotcha.
That pile of ratted fur and straw is actually the dog under the desk. Yes.
Gotcha. All right, I will let loose an arrow to this guy. This guy got a name? We don't know it yet.
You haven't been told it yet,
All right.
but he's wearing a name tag that says Jargon.
Jargon.
My name is Jargon.
Jurgen Flergen.
Hello, my name is.
Hello, my name is Jargon Balko.
16.
Actually, for those who have dealt with Gaedren before, that's his accountant, Jargon Balko. So you probably have heard of him and probably would have recognized him by sight if you hadn't seen him before, at least by description, because he would always be the fancy pants guy.
Fair enough.
Who is always trying to hit people with his acid wand.
Oh, 16.
Oh, so he likes acid.
He does. 16?
He loves it all right.
A 16 will hit.
He will by the end of
All
this.
right, then. 3 points of damage.
Okay. Jargrin will take 3 points of damage. Got it. Who's up next?
19.
That's him. That's Jargrin then. The dog I rolled a 1 for the
Okay.
dog and got a +1, which is 2. Excuse me. So he is going to use his wand of acid splash in combat. Isn't that funky? Use magic device. That doesn't happen in 5th edition anymore, right?
Nope.
So he just gets to
It has
use
to be
then.
on your spell school.
Yeah. Well, he's just going to use it. That's all that matters here.
So he has to roll an Arcana check.
Well, he's had it forever.
Okay.
So it's just what he likes to use. But what they say here is he prefers to use it, but he needs a 12 to use magic device if use magic device
So
is a thing.
that would be the Arcana check.
And he has the dog with him too, so he's happy with that. Let's see. He's got that and that and that, but he starts with the wand first. Who was first
Crispin
at the door?
Crispin, and then it would have been
Yeah.
because I'm behind the door.
Crispin at the door. I will have a 12 to hit.
13 AC.
All right, so that will miss. The acid will splash at the door frame and miss you.
Very
But
Who's up next?
it's a dexterity roll.
Is it? I'm just rolling to hit because it's a wand of acid splash. We could do it the opposite way if we want.
Because that's the way the acid splash works.
Okay.
It's-
Then you want to roll
That's
that?
how
that
sure.
way you can fail.
Sure. It's a D20 roll?
Yep.
Yes, dexterity check.
What's the DC?
It will be 12.
6.
Okay, so then you get hit.
So I get hit.
Yeah, and it's a
1d6.
D6, right? 4 points of acid damage.
Okie dokie. Not ideal.
Because there's
Not
tattoos.
ideal, not necessarily. And who's up next?
You are. Crispin.
Crispin.
Oh, awesome.
Respond in kind.
Right, so I'm going to wail him right in the kneecaps.
Go for it. The room is small enough that I know you can reach him and hit him.
I think that was a 3 plus 4.
I don't know. It
roll-
rolled
I
over
mean-
to a 17.
Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Hang on, I'm totally.
It hit your hand before it fell. Roll again.
Oh, it's on the ground. Wait.
That's a 14 over here.
There you go.
10. That's not going to do it, I don't think.
A 10 will not hit, no.
Man, I'm missing a lot with this axe. This axe is going in timeout after this adventure.
All right, and then mine.
Go for it.
I will step around the door and lob a dagger past Crispin.
Crispin.
Suck your stomach in, Crispin.
Your little stomach.
None of us can roll well.
What'd you end up
You
with?
just-
I ended
need
up
to-
with a 9.
Yes, a 9 will indeed miss. You knew that, but I like to hear the numbers. Who's up after that?
I am.
Yep.
Go for it.
So you like acid, do you? Acid splash.
Why, yes, of course I do.
Well, let's see how dexterous you are against my acid.
Very well. 15.
I hate you.
I'm very
What about the
dexterous
doggy?
against your acid.
Oh, are
They're
they
not standing together.
They're not standing together.
Not that close, about 10 feet apart.
Fuck off. Okay.
Well said.
All right, dog.
I can't believe that prim and proper Veritana just said that.
Okay, who would still be at
In my
the
head.
door?
In my head, not out loud.
Because
Standing
Crispin
at the
is
door,
not at the door anymore. He charged in at Yargen.
I would have stepped in front of
Me, yeah.
Greg.
Okay, so the dog leaps forward. The dog's name is Blue because that's what it is. Bloo, by the way. Blue.
Are you looking for a clue, Blue?
And
You're my
he
boy,
is leaping forward with a 15, 1-5 to hit.
Oh, that's
That will connect.
A 15, a bite is a D4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. The dog latches onto your thigh.
Jeez.
Ow. Ah, it's a mangy, nasty-looking mutt.
Get the rabies.
So I want to say they had a description of him in here. A grizzled, foul-tempered cur named Blue. So they're really foul-tempered.
All right, Greg, your turn.
Fearless and attacks strangers on sight, no matter how big they are. So it would have even attacked you, Crispin. Phew.
Was that it
Yeah.
for the round?
Yep. Next one up.
Yeah. You're in the way though now.
He's got a dog on his leg.
Although, yeah. I'll take
Smash the
take a
dog.
shot at
Smash. Rip it.
Take a
Not
shot
rip
at
it.
it.
Jesus.
Don't move.
Rip it, tear it, snap into it.
Natural 20.
Hey,
The
critical
dog
hit
is dead.
deck.
Good Lord.
Mickey's got the critical hit deck there. I believe
Do
it's
you want
going
to
to
draw from the top, or you want to pick a card?
be pick a card, any card. And you'll be using the piercing damage one because it's an arrow. Unless it has a specific ranged one, I don't remember.
Yeah. With the I don't know. It's got terrifying slash with the sharp stick. I guess is that one.
Well, it should be piercing. There should be one for each type of damage on there.
It just says terrifying slash with a sharp stick, bonk on the noggin, and spellstorm.
Huh?
I'm assuming sharp stick is piercing though.
Well, let's go with that then.
Quadruple damage, and the target must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. On a failed
Quadruple
on a
damage.
failed save, the target loses an eye.
Kill the dog.
Wow.
I feel bad. For
So,
Right.
I roll a 2 for the saving throw, regardless. So that's going to fail. And the quadruple damage, I don't think it's possible for you to not kill this dog.
So 5,
But I'm curious what that's going to be now.
11, 13 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah. So the dog will, yes.
Quadruple.
So the
Damn.
arrow right to the eye.
It's a game changer.
The dog will go, whoop, 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 ah! Dead. I'm going to spit on myself, too. Because that's how dogs die. They spit on me.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, that was exactly. Done. You killed Blue.
All right, back to
And a clue fell out.
Yargen.
A clue.
Yargen
Yargen Flurgen.
Yargen.
Jurgen Flurgen.
Yep. Damn it. You killed Blue, and he throws some acid back at you, Miss Acid Thrower. Oh, so you roll, damn it. I'm not rolling. 12 is your DC to beat.
God bless.
So no, you didn't do it then. What number was it that you had?
I rolled a 4, and I add proficiency
Dexterity. You had your dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. It's a 5.
Okay. 4 points of acid damage. And he says, yes,
That's exactly
I
the
do
sound that
like
makes.
playing with acid.
All right. Crispin.
My turn?
Shield.
You asked. Do you have shield?
I do, actually.
It doesn't work here because it just
doesn't work
raises
It's a
your
reaction
AC.
trigger. You're hit by an attack or
20.
targeted by
Natural
magic.
20.
Natural 20.
Nice. Want to pick a card?
Dude, I'm starting to think this die might be fixed.
And you're using slashing.
I'm
again.
using slashing. Low slash. Maximum damage and roll the damage dice again.
Aren't all of them low slashes?
So what
for
is
him?
your total damage?
So my maximum damage would be
22
plus
22.
2.
So 12 and
Well,
roll the damage die again.
Oh, okay, wait.
I'm not-
Are we playing this instead of...
We're playing that, yes.
Okay, so instead of the crit damage in this.
Right. We're
Gotcha.
doing what's
Yes.
on the card.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So
Especially with quadruple damage. I
Yeah.
wouldn't quadruple double damage.
Yes, yeah. So,
so 12 plus I think I roll it again.
Yes. You roll that die again.
so
You are correct.
yeah.
So it's really not. This is the same.
Yeah.
It's basically the same as we already
This
played.
is the same as what the standard rule would be. Well,
Well, no, because you don't get maximum in the
By your
standard.
foot, it's a
10.
10.
we'll take it.
It
22.
touched like 500 things on the way. But anyway, how much was it?
The difference is you get
22?
max damage on this. 22. That's a good
Okay.
roll.
That's good enough for...
It's right here by
Well,
this foot.
I mean, he's just an accountant. It shouldn't be that hard to
Yeah,
kill him.
he shouldn't be too hard to kill. And, well, it turns out with that much damage, no, he's not that hard to kill. However, if you kept hitting him for 3 points at a time, he might have lasted a little bit longer.
That's right. I
But
missed
not
a
with
lot
22.
Today,
You flexing.
so. I'm playing Crispin.
Crispin is
Crispin
flexing.
totally goes into like
So-
a WWE like finish. I am the real American.
He shrieks and tries to run away when he realizes one of his legs has been cut off, and he falls to the ground and bleeds out.
Awesome.
Ouch.
The taller you are, the harder you fall.
So are you still keeping track of it in the Pathfinder experience?
Yes.
So put 400 for him.
for the guy. What about the dog? Anything?
Yes, the dog is
1
And
million.
the little dog. too.
135. Blue.
135 total, and the guy's name was
135 and 400.
Yargen.
Jurgen Flurgen.
Jürgen Flurgen.
Let's see if I can get my
Yargen
arrows
Balco,
back.
the
on
accountant.
again. 1 arrow back.
Cool.
Burn.
And how much was Jargon? Sorry,
400.
400.
He was 400.
I'm going to need a healing potion.
Take.
We have
Okay.
2.
We have 2 left.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
So
What does Yargen have?
Does anyone
on him?
have a healing spell?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can. Okay.
All
do you
right.
have a healing spell?
Yes.
Do you want to use that instead of the potions?
No.
It's a first level spell, right?
Yes. Use the
Yeah.
potions first.
So Yargen has a wand of acid splash.
Another one. It's 2
How
die
fancy
four.
are
Are you
his
with me, Kurt?
clothes?
I'm
you-
already
Yeah, I'm
Are you
ready.
ready?
Equipment?
max.
Okay.
max.
Okay. Hey, you got a nice
3 acid. So vials of acid. I don't know if that's a 5e thing, but if it is, let's find it. But we have that. A thunderstone.
Well, that sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, and I know what was it? Thunderclapper. You have a thunder wave.
Yeah.
So it probably does something like that. And if we can't find it in 5e, that's what it will do. It will be like one casting of Thunderwave or something like that. And he also has leather armor, a dagger, a light crossbow with 10 bolts, a brass key, an iron key, and a garnet amulet worth 100 gold pieces.
Make sure we grab the keys. Do the keys fit anything in this room?
The brass key seems
Maybe
to
they
fit
fit the
every
lock
door.
on your heart.
The brass key seems to fit the door. What are there 3 doors on this room?
Yeah.
Well, there are several doors
Yes.
from where you are.
There's- yeah.
Wherever you try the brass key, it seems to work. It may be the master key for the fishery.
Sweet.
The iron key does not work in the same spots, and it's a slightly different shape.
So the vial of acid has a range of 20 feet. Make a dexterity throwing ranged attack, and on a hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
So if you want to jot that down,
Is there a
Kurt,
thunderstone?
I can look that up too.
If so, whether there is or isn't in there, we have one, and we will make it do something because he had it. Alrighty, so we got him. So from where you are, with that quick, what would that be? 3 rounds or 2 rounds of combat? Was it?
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
So within the 15 seconds it took for you guys to bust in there and for this to be over and you check his body out, you just start to hear some commotion from A7, which is to your north. That's to the north. And the door opens, and there is a gnome standing there with a, what is this weapon that they say he has?
Kukri?
A kukri, yes.
I throw the thunderstone at him.
Right?
Do we know what it does?
It's a flashbang. It does 1
What
die
does
4
it do?
damage, and the target is blinded and deafened if they fail the DC 14 Constitution save.
Now, Thunderstone is a magic item. Do you need to figure that out first?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just curious. That's
It's
a
a
D&D
mundane
mechanic.
magic item.
So then probably not. Okay.
But if we've never seen it before, then
That's a good point.
Can the wizard use it?
A wizard did it.
the wizard could roll an Arcana check and figure out what it might be.
Could, but in the meantime, we're going to go
Quickly
into
throw
another
this.
initiative, so you don't have time to do that
That's
unless
true.
it's your action.
Here, throw this.
But he opens the door, and he has, how many? 4 kids behind him holding pitchforks, and he's
Where
shouting.
does the dang eraser keep going?
He's shouting at the kids to attack you. Get them, kids.
Would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Boy, so we got a thunderstone
Yeah.
and an acid vat.
2 vials of acid.
3.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that I would recognize what they are and know how to use those?
Yeah, I would say acid. Why not?
Given that I have
It's
acid
just you would
splash.
throw it at something, and it would.
Initiative, people.
13.
13.
I'm going to give myself
I rolled another 20.
3 initiatives this time, JJ.
This is insane. I'm starting to think that's 3.
Keep going.
3 on that die.
I got
5 rolls.
I got 3 over here too.
I got 3 good numbers.
What you
9.
got? 9?
Oh my!
The end is 9.
I have a 21, an 18, and a 16.
All right. That 21, do they have a greater than 16 dexterity?
Let's see. No,
All right. Then I will go first.
and you go first.
And I had a nat 20 if that matters.
Yeah, so you should go first.
Uh,
The way that I've been playing, the way we've been playing initiative is if you have a nat 20, you go first because
Okay.
you got the crit initiative.
so he's
as
not
it were.
blinded. He's just saying.
No,
Well,
we
he's
haven't
nothing
thrown the
yet.
thunderstone.
Nothing's
We-
happened yet.
All right.
Initiative starts, and if that's the first thing you do, then that's the first thing you do. Because he's actually not surprising you. You heard noises before he busts the door open and tells the kids to attack you.
Yep. And he's right in front of me, right?
He is at the door. So that's the door that's leading from A4 to A7.
You were probably somewhere in here. He is here.
Right.
So it's a 5-foot
Right.
step.
I was going to say, yeah, it's less than half your movement to get to where he is.
All right, so I'm going to move the couple feet just to the side of the door.
Okay.
So instead of running straight at him, I'm going to run at an angle and then try to swing in with my axe to hit him
Let's
yeah.
try it.
in the stomach, which is about the height I would be at, I think.
Well, he's a gnome. He's your height.
Oh!
He's the same height as the kids. He's
You're-
a small
you're-
humanoid.
You can go toe-to-toe with this guy.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep. So coming in a little bit from the side and swinging for the neck.
Cool. I just thought about it, though. Literally, he would be
Oh
toe-to-toe.
my God.
Dude, this dice
He'd be
has to be
toe-to-toe with everybody.
This has to be there has to be something wrong with this.
No, it's perfect.
It's perfect. I mean, it's perfect.
So Kurt rolled another natural 20, so another critical hit.
That doesn't make any sense.
And it doesn't make any sense. And we're going to take another card out of the critical hit deck for players.
Gnomes automatically die. All right.
Slice to the cheek, quadruple damage.
Nice.
Sweet.
So let's see if that does it.
So I
Need some
roll
more tens?
D10.
There you
So
go, some more
rolling
tens.
for somebody else's stomach, you hit him in the face.
another one there?
Because
Yeah.
he's your height.
It's a 10, right?
Yep.
All right. So 4.
I get the feeling he's done.
14, 15, 16, 17 plus 2.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
19. You done?
He has 18 hit points. So yes.
Nice.
Sweet.
Took his beard
Well, we
off.
wanted to keep things moving anyway. So
Yes,
these cards are helping with that.
We're definitely keeping this moving.
Awesome. Thank you for those
Very
dice.
nice.
So as he falls with another, I mean, this is 2 now that where you split their face open.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's his thing.
And look, now I'm rolling this thing over and over here and not getting anything near a 20.
Like single digits.
It's the only one that
pretty funny.
counts.
Oh, there's
There we go.
20.
Oh, there's one.
You wasted it.
Yeah.
So,
So as he falls and again makes a mess,
What a world. What a world.
he melts. He melts. The 4 kids who are with him just start to look confused. They're holding their pitchforks like they're supposed to be attacking you, but
So I will engage the kids then, and like,
Okay.
we didn't role play it, but would I have gotten the first kid's name, the one I told him how to get out of here?
Sure. Pick a name.
So Bobby.
Bobby.
Hey guys, I already sent Bobby on his way.
Okay.
But there's a nice lady at this address. If you go to that house, she has some food and water for you guys, and we will come back and help you guys figure out how to get on with your lives. But you no longer have to work. You don't have to be a lamb.
That's great, mister. One of them recognizes you. What was the kid's name that you were supposed
Talon.
to? Talon. One of them is Talon.
Oh no.
Does he recognize me?
Yes.
Can I tell?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's someone you knew, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he recognized you.
From
You recognized
years ago,
him.
though.
Yeah.
Awesome. So,
Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
Talon.
Crispin! How could you do that to his face? That was awesome! Do it again.
I swing at him on the ground. Talon, I can't believe you're actually here. This is why I wanted to come after Gaedren or whatever his name is.
Graydon.
I cannot.
Jürgen Flergen.
Graydon. Graydon.
Free, we'll have to meet. Let's meet tonight. But in the meantime, do you know where he is?
He's downstairs. He's always downstairs. He only comes out like once a month or so.
So I'll give Talon kind of a halfling man hug on the back and give him a couple pats, and then tell him I'll meet you tonight at the Slippery Rhino.
The Slippery Rhino. Yes, I remember her.
9 o'clock. Slippery Rhino. We'll catch up.
That's my bedtime.
Okay, 9 o'clock. It's past my bedtime, mister. Okay.
How did we get downstairs?
Stairs?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll figure that out in a minute. Hold on.
Just rappel down.
So
the
let
side
me
of
give you. So you
I
guys
see.
now can see into A7 as well. You saw some stuff earlier, and I'll read it again. So the stink in the room, which was a mixture of fish and sweat, is enough to make your eyes water. And this is the one where there's a pair of wooden chutes that lead from here to the eastern wall, which go down from. It's those two pools, A7 down to A8, essentially. And this is where they were just kind of glopping stuff from the floor into one pool that sloshes down into the next pool. And then to the west in the room is a desk and a chair and a tall cabinet in the other corner from where the desk and chair are.
I guess we'll check out the desk and.
Do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want to do XP or stuff?
Yes, let's do that.
And can we loot
Loot
those?
the body.
Loot the body.
It's very similar to the other ones. So 400 for Hookshanks.
Okay.
That's who the gnome was.
And then do we get anything free from the children?
You get. There were 4 children, 135 each.
400, and all you did was throw a. Okay, that'll work.
I mean,
Well,
we
he just
went through the
ran
trouble
by and
of
sliced his face off.
we went through the trouble of creating doing the initiative and
Yeah.
well,
So okay, and then
Took off his beard.
can we check his body and see if there's anything?
Yes.
Loot the
Once
body.
you had that, he has studded leather, a kukri, a disguise kit, and a key. Dun, dun.
Yeah, I know it's the weapon, but
Yeah, it's this
The
one.
angled.
This one.
Carved weapon.
The angled one. Yeah.
oh, cool, yeah.
it's spelled Kukri.
Yep. Kukri.
And no gold or anything on him. Just,
That is correct. He does not have any gold on him. Right. The so the cabinet that is there is locked. There's nothing in the desk.
Try one of the keys. To
The keys
open
we've
the
collected.
cabinet.
The key. So the Mickie, because you said the keys you collected, the iron key opens it. And when you look at it later, you notice the iron key matches the key that Hookshanks had on him. So it looked like they both had a key for that cabinet. Inside of that cabinet, it has 6 small pouches, 4 of which contain 50 copper pieces each, 2 of which contain 50 silver pieces each. So not a whole lot in there, but some stuff sitting in the
Not
cabinet.
bad.
Times
The
50
accountant
silver.
had more on his person.
The accountant.
Yeah.
The ogre
He's
had
cooking
more
the
on
books.
his person.
Yeah. What? Well, that's what was in the cabinet, man.
Yeah,
This is the door that's open from the outside.
yeah.
So there's a little bit more there.
That's fair.
It's crazy, isn't it? Right. So you have not yet been in
A5.
A5.
Yep. Check out the bed.
Let me take a look at that.
proper dungeon crawl. Let's go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So inside there is a pair of bunk beds against the far wall of the room. And in that room, the windows are boarded over, or the window is boarded over. That's the only one that has any note on it that it's boarded over. It looks like this is where some of the thugs would sleep. The thugs that you have now dispatched.
Yeah.
They're sleeping with the fishes now.
That's right.
So the kid said that it was downstairs, but he didn't tell you where, and they don't go down there. So it must be something that you haven't found yet.
Something we missed.
Perception
Yeah.
check.
Is there anything in the room, like in the bed? Check the beds out.
Let's see, because you're going to find it. Let's see who finds it. I'm just curious, who's going to roll the highest perception first?
20.
No, not 20.
1.
Who got the
I'm
20?
going from the
No,
extremes.
sorry.
Okay.
18. Sorry. I thought I had plus 2.
So, Veritana, back in room A6, the accountant's room, you find a trap door on the floor underneath the desk. And let me see.
Oh,
where
nice.
that is.
So we moved it. Perfect. We moved the desk and found
I
the
guess
trap door.
under where it was. Yeah, how about that? But that, just so you know, that was a 17 to find it, which is why no one found it before. However, it seems to be wedged shut and barred from below. So it's locked from underneath, so it would probably need to be smashed in order to open it from this side.
Hey, Crispin. You want to...
I like smashing things.
You want to...
You want
Crispin smash.
to lift this door open?
You're going to crit the door? Let's try it.
It has no chance to stand against the might of my biceps.
It is actually a roll to smash it, so let's find out.
All right. 13 plus strength to 15.
DC is 15. Nice. So you just barely break it.
My hero.
You smash it through.
I
And
had to recruit a few extra muscle fibers for that one.
but it opens into a 1 foot square hole that leads down below. A small creature could make it through, but a medium creature would need to have, I guess it'd be an acrobatics check because there's no escape artist. A medium creature would have a difficult acrobatics check to get through. A small creature has a pretty easy acrobatics check to get through.
Thinking about where it is in the room
Yeah.
compared to where it is in the building,
Yeah.
can we figure out another way down there that's not down a creepy hole?
It's possible that there's another way through from below. This hole looks like it may have just been a way to pass things through, not necessarily a...
So this is like a
passage
dumb
to
waiter
walk
sort of
through.
thing.
Yeah, let's call it that. That works.
I could also go down. I mean,
Oh, yeah, hold on. It says right here, there's a rope and pulley system used to transport meals. I knew it was to transport meals, to pass stuff through between the accountant and the person below.
Because we're in A7 currently,
No,
correct?
we're in A6.
You're in
sorry,
A6, yeah.
What's the DC for the acrobatics check?
If you're a small person, then it is a 12. If you are a medium person, it is a 20. Oof. Yes. Because you're trying to fit in a 1 foot square hole. You gotta kind of contort yourself to get through there.
I'll go.
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yes. I'm
Roll
very strong and very
initiative.
brave.
I don't
Not
think
yet,
that's
no.
the best way to do it.
I know you are stout of heart, but there has to be... The lowest point was in A8, or the chum room, or possibly even the boat. Those are the two lowest points. There may be another...
So let's do this. Let's go back to the boat and search.
Okay.
Because in between, I told you guys you could look on the back. There is a secret door there. Let's see who finds that one. Because this is going to let the party get there without splitting just Crispin.
Chris rolled a 1, I rolled a 2.
Nice.
Mickey rolled a 4.
4.
All right.
All we need is a 3.
And a 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Now, if you add
That's
them
the
all
secret
together,
code for the door.
if you add them all together, you get 10, and the DC is 20.
Okay.
So, and I just want to see who gets it. Just
All right.
like last time,
Survival?
it was Veritana that got it.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good
Survival.
point.
Oh, yeah,
If you can
survival,
do a
yeah.
12 survival,
I
I
got
got
a
20. I got
survival.
20.
20.
okay.
What, they both rolled a 20 now. Okay.
So when you look at the when you stop looking for anything out of the ordinary and start looking for things that involve survival, you see that there are footprints that in the muck that lead up to the side of the ship. And because you have seen that, now you know there must be something there, and now you have a +10 circumstance bonus on an attempt to spot the secret door.
I have a 19 then.
All right. A 19 total?
Yeah.
That still doesn't
25 for him.
25.
At a minimum.
25.
Yeah. No, but you're good. Actually, that's good, man.
Yeah.
So you find the secret doors. Now, if you flip that over, you'll see the secret door leads out to A12. And it's a narrow space existing under the fishery with about 3 feet of room between the floor and the eastern side of the building and the languid, foaming river water below. Wooden pilings support the building, and thick mats of moss and cobwebs hang from ropes and rusted chains between them. A wooden walkway floats on the river surface, winding along the inner wall of pilings that support the building's frame above. The walkway leads from the sodden ship to the east, all the way west to a small 2.5-foot square door that leads into an understructure below the fishery's land-bound half. The pilings below the understructure are densely arrayed, leaving only narrow gaps into the water below that area. So essentially it's that walkway that leads you back to the main part of the building now.
All right. So we will take our time and try not to slip and fall on what I'm sure is a slimy, spider-infested walkway.
Yep.
Spiders. Why did it have to be
Why
spiders?
did it have to be
You
spiders?
go first.
Why did it have to be
All right.
spiders?
So I will go
Wait
first.
a minute. Before we go in there,
No?
Veritana's like, pause. Thinking back to what the kids said, they said that whoever's down there only comes out once a month.
Gaedren. They're specifically talking about Gaedren.
It's because they're just sending the food down to him.
Yep.
No one's worried? Okay.
No, I want my revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, he deserves a knife in the back.
I mean, don't you want revenge for your father?
Of course I do, but I also want to live to fight another day.
Just think after this, you could burn the ship.
Okay.
To the ground.
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. Okay.
Sold.
So you guys carefully make your way to the door, and it is definitely very hazardous, but as long as you're making your way carefully, as you mentioned, Dash.
I will listen at the door.
Okay.
18.
18. There is utter silence behind the door. Probably more quiet than it should be.
I think it's soundproofed in there.
Right.
Or someone knows you're coming with all the ruckus that's been raised.
Did you go to the lock?
It is locked.
Wait a
We
second.
got keys.
Didn't we...
Use the brass monkey.
Do we know what we have from the prior...
That funky monkey?
We got rid of one thing, right? That we took off of the accountant?
We have multiple keys left.
Yeah, the brass key.
So try the brass key.
The brass key unlocks the door.
Yes.
All right.
And it opens into A13.
Correct.
The door to this area, blah, 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 is a 2.5-foot square. So that, just so you know, that's the size of this door. It's not very large. It's awkward for medium creatures to get through, so it takes a move action to get through. However, you can get through it anyway.
Can we throw the Thunderstone in there first?
Let me tell you what you see and hear and smell first. The air in this large room is chilly and stinks of the rivers, thanks to a huge opening in the floor that drops away to the river shore 3 feet below. Several pilings emerge from the waters to support the roof 8 feet above the floor, with mossy ropes slung in between them. In 2 places, rusty manacles hang from the ropes over the water. 2 5-foot-wide walkways cross the hole to the other side of the chamber, where a collection of old cabinets, lockboxes, and piles of clutter are strewn about. Chipped porcelain plates, a cracked goblet, badly rusted silverware, an old wooden shield with a crossbow bolt embedded in it, the odd dinged helm, and other quote-unquote treasures litter the floor of this side of the chamber. 3 tables heaped with clutter stand amid the mess. In the southwest corner, a wooden door provides access to a walled-off section. In the far corner, so you guys are arriving on that southeast entrance. In the far corner where that door is Gaedren Lamb, and his picture is in the player's guide thing.
I showed it to everybody
You
already.
have him, but he looks like, I don't know, a
It's
900-year-old
ghoulish-looking guy.
crocodile
Yeah, he looks like
Dundee.
a ghoulish dude.
Yeah. He is standing there, and he is holding a leash that goes into the edge of the water, and we will roll initiative. And you guys can say what you want, and he will say what he wants, but he is calling, he says, Gobble gut, I have another meal for you, and he pulls on the leash.
Gobble guts.
Gobble gut. That's his pet alligator.
That's disgusting.
It's funny because it says alligator. Use the statistics for crocodile.
So why don't just call it a crocodile?
They don't have alligator statistics. Go
20.
figure. All right, so I have
18.
11.
So I have 19 for the crocagator, and Gaedren has an 8. No, hold on. He has a +5. Oh my gosh, he has a 12 then. I only used a +1 because I looked at the crocagator first. All right. So what do we got?
So first up is Baratana.
Ashley, you want to hand me that stone? Right? Didn't you grab a stone from the accountant?
I don't know who grabbed it. I'm not sure.
It's on Kurt's.
The Thunderstone?
It's on Kurt's spreadsheet.
Yeah, we got it on our list.
But who has it? Though?
As far as this goes, if you're going to use your move to grab the stone and your action to throw it, I'll let that happen. You're just not moving anywhere else. You're going to be right at the door.
Let the person with the most dexterity throw it. Just saying.
That's not in character.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it. You cast magic.
Let me throw it. I want to throw it.
Fine. Acid splash.
And from here, what is this for distance?
60
5,
feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's like 55 feet from there, counting the squares. So you're right at the edge of your acid splash range. Everybody else consider the distance when it's your turn. He is standing there, by the way, with a hand crossbow.
Where's he at?
He is at the other door. You guys are at the door. You came in from the pier, the walkway, and he is at the opposite end, or opposite corner at the other door. Like he just came out of that room. He knew you were coming with all the noise and stuff.
Yeah, I
she
want to
did.
come at him from both sides.
So who's going?
So she's doing Ashes Blast on a dexterity save.
Oh
for
gosh,
Gaedren.
I got to roll that. I roll a 7 plus 10.
7 plus 10?
No, 10 total.
Oh, 10. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
No, he is.
Dang.
Now he is a higher level than what
Nicely
you have
done.
fought so
Thank
far,
you.
of course.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. So that's him.
And the croc hasn't come out of the water yet, right?
No, it is in the water. It's coming out on its turn,
Okay.
or at least we think it is. The crocagator. All right. So you said you had 6 damage. Done. Who's up
5
next?
damage.
Oh, I thought you said 6. Sorry.
I rolled a d6, but I landed on a 5.
5. Okay. 5. I think I'm at the end of the lead. Maybe not. All right. It has move. I just want to make sure it has the speed. Yes, because it swims faster than it walks.
Which
And-
makes sense.
Yeah, and it is able to swim the distance and get out at whoever is at the door. Who is the first one in this time?
It would have been me, but she would have had to step in as well. So we're probably, like
Side by side.
side by side on either side of the corner piece.
Okay.
I think the wizard's going to die.
You'll be make his odd digits even. I rolled a 1, so it's attacking the wizard.
The wizard's going to die.
So the crocodile leaps out of the water and snaps at Veritana. And I have the crocodile to hit is +5. 11 plus 5 is 16. A 16 to hit.
Can I use my shield?
Yes.
Don't, because it's just going to take you to a 16.
Then that wouldn't work. That wouldn't let it miss you. Let's put it that way.
Now, if you had used mage armor,
Too
I
late.
didn't prepare mage armor.
So you'll get hit.
I got hit.
All right. So the damage, oh my gosh, is it's a D8 plus 4, and I rolled a 6, so it's 10 damage.
Oh, he's nuts.
Dead.
no, you're just unconscious.
You're not dead. Not dead yet. You're holding the healing potions, though, right?
Have we used them all?
Already?
Yep.
Well, somebody has a healing spell they were holding on to.
Maybe.
So that's a pretty vicious crocodile. Gobble gut. It is.
It is now the bard's turn.
Bard.
I will heal the wizard.
Son of a.
Let's see what it is. I want to say it's more than.
Healing word is like 1 hit point, I think.
No, this is cure wounds.
Oh, you have cure wounds. Okay.
And it's better than the potion, I think. That's 1d8 plus Spellcasting ability modifier.
So charisma.
Yeah.
Is it just that, or is it the proficiency as well?
Plus proficiency, right? Spellcasting doesn't add proficiency. Okay.
It's just spellcasting ability modifier.
So it's 1d8 plus 3. 5 points.
So you know.
So
have
almost
5
back
hit
to max.
points.
I start at 0.
Yeah, you start at 0.
Yeah. You will have 5, and who's
And
up
I will
after?
pull her behind me.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'm a nice guy.
Well, if you...
Well,
yeah.
you can pull her. At least
So
maybe
the
you can step in
Gaedren.
front of her. How about
Yeah,
that?
whatever
Stand over
thing,
her,
yeah.
yeah.
Because if she had lived, it would have her grabbed as well. But there's no need to grab onto her if she's dead. It wants a living meal. Who was up next?
Sadistic crocodile.
I'll make a pair of
That
boots out of
would be myself.
Okay.
I will stab the crocodile with my rapier. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Oh, yeah, definitely. Sorry. I was reading something else. Go for it.
I
What you
do
got?
10 damage.
Okay. That's pretty good, actually. That's a high amount of damage.
It's not bad.
Sneak attack.
Yeah. And who's up after that? Gaedren.
Gaedren.
That guy.
Jurgenfleur.
He will shoot his crossbow at the one who just brought the wizard back.
Wake up.
What?
What? He will launch the crossbow bolt with a 15 to hit.
That's
Damn
what he
it.
needs.
The 15 hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough.
Just enough. It's just a D4 damage, so 3. There's no add to it because it's a crossbow, I guess.
My turn.
3 damage. And let's see, blah, blah,
You're
blah.
standing there, jumping up and down.
Yes.
Mine.
I'm making sure I'm playing the dude right, and I am. So continue.
I am so pissed.
Yeah.
They almost killed the wizard. They shot the bard. I'm going into a rage.
Can you do
As a
that?
bonus
Can you do
action.
that again?
Yes, I get 2 before a long rest.
You got it. Then go for it. And now he's got
Like how he fades out.
And then I take my great sword and I run
What?
in my great axe.
battle axe.
Battle axe.
He's raging.
So raging.
So raging, I forgot what my weapon
Oh
was.
my
He's
gosh!
raging
And
so
I'm going
hard.
to run the 10 or 15 feet required to get to the crocodile and try to smack him on the head.
Smack that crocodile. Go for it.
Or
It's an
alligator. It's
alligator.
actually an alligator with
it's an
crocodile
alligator.
stats.
Yes, gobble gut
All right.
is an alligator.
I'm going to go back to the die that seems to be loaded.
And
Oh no.
oh no, what?
6.
Is it a 1?
4. No.
I just want to know if it's a 1 because I have the critical fail deck on.
I think it's
nice.
just,
Yeah, exactly.
10.
Just a 10. A 10 does not hit the crocodile.
You didn't rage enough.
Alligator.
Advantage, because you and I are on opposite sides of the crocodile.
Roll it again.
Is that true? I get advantage in that case?
Do it up.
You grant advantage?
Like
No.
the flanking. Like,
Okay.
Flanking.
Flanking.
I mean,
Oh.
are we
Well, I mean,
flanking
as long
rules?
as you say that, yes.
Are we flanking? Are you playing rules or no?
it would give you advantage.
One second. No, it's all of us. It's all of us, Kurt. It's all of us.
And now it's
Okay,
cleared
we're
back
good.
up, and we're back after the gremlins left.
Flank him.
So here's the deal. Hold on.
Doesn't
I
matter.
want to make sure that we're playing that in character too. So make sure you're going to leap up and get on the other side of the crocodile to
Yeah.
distract him or whatever. Right.
Didn't
And,
matter.
and on my second roll, I rolled a 1. So.
So that
But with
was
advantage,
6.
it wouldn't be.
Damn it.
So it's 6.
All right. So who's up next?
Back to the top is Veritana.
Veritana. You do have to get up, but you are there now.
Veritana.
I don't.
Dormez-vous.
I don't have to get up. I am going to scoot back into the little corner.
Scoot.
Scoot that
What is your
boot.
scoot speed?
Scoot to boot. Half speed, right?
Yeah, it is.
Half my speed. My speed is 30, so I get to
Scoot
scoot
speed.
a whole 15 feet,
Well,
good
you're
enough.
out of the way. You can get out of the
avoiding
way.
splinters on my butt.
Well, that's not going to be avoided.
You'll get fish guts on your butt. but
Yeah.
Now the
others-
question is that leaving.
No.
Okay.
Well, in this
provoke?
case, I wouldn't let it matter because you guys are right there. You've got the thing distracted.
Acid splash on the gator.
Yes, you actually
Gator.
got it right. It's a gator.
Acid splash on the gator.
Let's see if it works.
Dexterity save.
Let's see if it works. I'll make that roll then. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten one yet. I rolled a 3, and this guy has 0 for a modifier for dexterity. So,
So he gets.
You good.
You got 1.
and what you got?
5 points
Wow,
of
okay,
damage.
that's good.
Acid damage on Mr. Crocodile.
Okay. It hisses figuratively and literally. Yes. And what's after that?
Ard. Greg.
All right, so this guy's still hanging out by the door down here.
Yep.
You said there's ropes and stuff hanging over here.
Where
There's
you
ropes
pointing?
hanging across the pilings
ropes
and all that?
chains or something.
Yeah, in between, and there are manacles that hang down.
Since it's going to take me too long to do this run, can I just swing across to make the distance and then blast him with something?
I would say with a DC 15 acrobatics check.
All right. Acrobatics.
Let's see.
And then he falls in the water, and the Gator's like,
Chum.
It just so happens his meals are normally hung from there, so that seems to make sense.
10.
So you don't make it, and you do fall into the water.
Okay.
The bar
But I'm
just
still
fell
close.
into
I'm
You're
still
not
close.
hurt at all.
How far did I make it, though?
Let's say you made it halfway across the water.
All right, so we're saying I'm like right here. So
Yeah, towards the.
Can I still
pylon in
do
the
my
middle.
attack move then?
That was your action.
Okay.
Well, and I'd say that was a combination of action and move, I guess.
All right.
If you would have made it, then you'd have been okay.
How deep's this water? Looks like there's like some shoreline. hanging
Yeah,
out
there.
over here.
It's a few feet, maybe.
Okay.
You're not going to drown.
All right.
But you do have to splash around a little to regain your bearings and
That's
stuff. And that's what will use up the rest of your
Okay.
turn.
all right.
Who's after that?
That would be myself.
When does the crocodile?
No, wait, the
gator-
croc-
The croc went after
Croc goes-
Veritana. I apologize.
Ah, okay.
We skipped the croc.
So,
Or alligator. Gobblegut.
Gobblegut gets to go,
I'd be
but
happy.
they have.
Flanking is an optional rule in the
Yeah.
DMG.
I have two. Well, it's for us. Flanking is just advantage, granting advantage. So having somebody there to help distract them. But for this, I think I have both Ashley and Crispin
As targets, yes.
as targets. So let me do the same. I'll do the same odd and even again. Odd for JJ and even for Ada is even. So it will be for Crispin.
Does he have magical teeth?
You know what? It doesn't necessarily matter because I rolled a 1.
Oh, let's see what it is.
Ooh,
It's a
critical
crit
fail.
I am going to grab my critical fail deck here.
Here's a cool house rule for flanking in combat. If it's a 2-to-1 or greater advantage over your foes, you get advantage. But so 2-to-1, 2 goblins versus 1 PC, you would get advantage. But 3 PCs versus 2 orcs, you would not. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm trying to see what would make sense. The alligator cannot drop its weapon.
Its teeth get clamped shut.
Let's see. None of those are going to work. So let me do another one.
No sudden instance of lockjaw?
Yeah.
Might have a hard time
no.
with the alligator.
Yeah. If this was all right, this one will work because it says if the attack was a claw attack, and that's close enough. Claw and bite. Its damage is reduced by 2d4 for a while.
Ended up hitting some chains.
It bit its own tongue. And now it's it's wary to snap its teeth again. That works. Yep. We will do that one. Its damage is reduced for a minute.
All right.
So no damage and
It missed completely.
So it
snapped
snapped
and
shut and
hurt
like,
itself.
We heard like some teeth go
something
crunch.
ow, yeah, something owie. And the alligator makes a sound like it was whimpering or something. Yeah. Who's up after that then?
I will go and I will attack the alligator again with
Okay.
my D20, not my damage dice.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and a 3. All right.
Oh,
so
that's not going to do it.
I
Ouch.
stab and a stab.
Standy.
Stabby, stabby. And who's up after that?
After that, it would
Godric.
be
Chris?
Gaedren?
Already went.
Did we skip?
he acrobatic
He fell in the
over
water.
and fell in the water.
So it is
Looked like a
Gaedren
fool.
next? Okay.
It's Gaedren's turn, yes.
Gaedren will shoot his crossbow again at... Well, you're closest now. You're just in the water right in front of him.
No, he is.
No, he
No,
is.
I am.
No,
You're in the water right in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at Kurt and talking to Chris, apparently. So, Greg, 13.
Yeah, it misses. I
Darius.
splashed too much water in his face.
You did. That's it. You're too much splashing
Yeah.
around. It goes through the water splash right near your head. And that is it for him.
back to me, I think.
Yep.
Correct?
And still have advantage with
Yep.
JJ.
Yeah.
Against the croc?
Doesn't matter. I rolled the best one was a 13.
A 13. That misses.
Yep. I'm having a hard time with this rage.
Missed. Yeah.
Top of the order.
So fired
You're
up.
unfocused.
So fired
Top
up.
of the order is you.
It's just getting boring.
You're scooched.
I am scooched.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a firebolt.
Do it.
Firebolt!
Go for it.
Who?
You roll that one. That's
I do.
an attack roll.
Firebolt at the gator. Why not?
Gaedren.
It's in the water? There's fire in the
Well,
water.
the
It's out. It leapt out of the water to chew on her.
Okay.
Yep.
But it's good that it's near the water. Though I won't set anything
Although
else on
it is
fire.
a large animal, so on this map, it's probably its
4
butt
squares.
is probably in the water and its head is out of
Hot
the water.
dang.
Yeah.
So it's probably
16
a
on the
double.
dice.
Oh, that'll definitely hit.
On the die.
What you got for damage on that?
1d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Here, d10. Here, d10. Thank you.
What you got?
7.
Nice.
7. Let's say it says it's a mote of fire. How big is your fire bolt? I'm just curious.
It's,
what do you want to call it?
I mean, I'm level 1, so I haven't really engaged my full pyro yet. So
But that never really gets bigger. The cantrip doesn't.
Yeah, it's a moat.
so
how big
A
would
moat
you
is
call
smaller
it?
than a marble.
A mote is like a speck of dust on all the paranormal tapes.
yeah, so
But you could say it's like it says bolt and then it says moat, so they don't really go together.
you hurl a mote of fire.
Right.
It's a molt.
It's a molt. All right. So where I was going with it is it goes through the Gobblegut's eye and sizzles its brain.
Ooh, nice.
You finish it off.
done.
And it,
Awesome.
it flails for a second or so and stops.
Looks like it's gator for dinner, boys.
Or gator,
It's like
Make it a pair of boots and some luggage
gator brains are fried.
gobble gut no
with some
more.
nice Chianti.
And who's up after that?
That's me. I will just take a
Because it
step out
would
of
have
the.
been the gator.
I'll take a step out of the water, just get a little bit closer, and I'll cast Thunderwave against.
Okay, go for it. What does he have to
He's
do?
make a Constitution save.
Let's see. I think he can probably do that
No, he
if
can't.
I roll 14.
All right, you made it.
Aha!
So you take
But what
half
happens?
damage. So
Half
the
damage?
creature takes half much damage. I mean, you're not pushed, so you're not getting pushed around, but you're definitely taking some damage. So half a 9,
9.
5,
All right.
5.
Got it. Excuse me. Who's up after that? Did you say fire?
5.
Fiver. You said fire. Like, that's
After
sound.
that is myself.
Go myself.
Just
Get it.
struck.
I will drop my rapier as a free action, draw the bow, and fire
All right.
an arrow.
Go for it. Let's finish him off soon so we can
Finish him.
wrap up the episode.
That is 14 to hit,
14 hits, exactly.
and you are adjacent to him.
No, I'm like
Nope.
10 feet away.
Nobody is next to him.
No sneak attack.
He would
No
probably
sneak attack.
He would probably be running
So
away
8
if
damage.
someone was next to him. Okay. He does shriek and he starts to run, but it looks like there's nowhere for him to run because you guys are in front of the door that leads out. He's very nervous.
So he's
now.
kind of coming down toward A13 now.
Kind of, sort of, but he's not going to run to where you are.
Okay.
Who's up after
Next
his
that?
turn.
is his turn.
It's
Yep.
Gaedren.
Gaedren's turn.
Then he is going to run to the, let's see, this would be the northeast corner where there are cabinets and try and hide behind one so you can't hit him.
He's going to take cover.
Yes.
Wuss.
There's no cover from a barbarian.
Let's find out who's
Go on.
going to do that.
I don't even know where I am on the map, but I'm gonna.
You're here.
Over here.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, so I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can get there.
Let's say you can. What are
Use
you
my
going to do
full
about
move
it?
motion and then jump through the air with my axe and
Roll an
I can
athletics
see
check.
any of them.
Go right through.
Gonna go over the cover is what I'm trying to do. Can I do that?
You're just going to try and hit him, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to, what was it? Is it when
Can I-
somebody has cover in 5th edition, what's the rule?
+2. +2 AC.
Okay. So that's what you're going against. So go for it.
Unless it's 3/4 covered, then it's +5 AC.
He's kind of half hidden because he wants to see what's going on.
All right, so I can't do an athletics check to get on top, and so he has no cover.
You're not going to have enough. Your
Enough
move is
distance.
just going to get you there. Then you're going to swing your,
Okay, so
your
I'll
weapon.
just swing my axe.
Yeah. Because it is far enough
Doesn't
away.
matter because I got 11.
11 is going to miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
You
But I'm right up.
chop into
I'm right
the
up on
cabinet.
it now.
Yeah. You chop into the cabinet
Back
right
to
next
the
to
top with Veritana.
I'm going to stand up
him. Yeah.
because he's watching us, right?
Yes.
I'm going to prestidigitate some like wicked looking sparkles in my hand as I walk towards him. And I'm going to say, will you yield or do we have to finish you?
He will yield.
I want to interrogate him and ask him how to get lamb and all that good stuff.
This is Lamb.
This is him.
Oh, this is lamb?
It's
I
him,
thought this
yeah.
was Gaedren.
No,
This is
Lamb.
Gaedren
Gaedren
Lamb.
Lamb.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad.
This is your
But you
revenge
can
target.
still capture him if you like.
I want to capture
He
him.
is giving up
We might want to bring him
because
to
you have
Zoltana.
asked him rather than killing him.
Yeah.
You've asked him if he wants
Just
to
like
give up.
I'm like walking with like just sparkles in my hand. I'm
Yes.
guessing he hasn't seen that often. I'm just gonna say, do you yield, or we will have to finish it?
I yield to the
And you have-
sparkly
you have
one.
manacles.
I do have manacles.
We could bring him to Zoltana or to the guard or whatever we want.
I kind of want to stab him in the back there with my rapier. What you guys are talking about?
Well, let's figure that out when we pick it up on the next episode.
All right.
In the meantime, we will wrap this one up, and we can all say...
Bye, everyone.
Cue the music, Joe.
Okay.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.